we go in here?
Ha-ha! Grovel and feel humblings, for this is our great Wyvir. Wyvir, our city. I mean, this forest belongs to us Wudwuds. Mind your
Wudwud.
P's and Q's.
What an unusual eldritch tongue they speak. And yet, it feels so fresh and relevant. Greetings, friend. We mean you no harm. Would you give us back our tiny house?
We no give back. We have claimed it as tribute. But we make deal us, okay? A great menace is making the troubles by our honey mountain. Its pink fur is big, stylish, and cool, but its gases are of a stinktenacious variety. Chase away big menace, and in our generosities, we shall return your puny hovel.
Pink fur. You think it's a Congalala?
Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. So they're called Wudwuds, huh? They make it sound like they've been here forever.
Eric mentioned seeing Congalalas in the south of the forest. We've certainly got no shortage of them back west. And now we know there's a healthy population here, too.
Okay, let's move out.
They found us!
Where do you think the Woodwoods learned to speak our language? They have a very colorful vocabulary.
Seriously, what's a tributi?
I think she meant tribute. You know, payment for us to be here.
Whoa.
Do you hear that? Something snoring. Move as quietly as you can.
There it is.
Congalala! Oh, what the hell? They're Ewoks.
No, don't!
Oh my god, dude. Woo! Every time I see something like that, I always think of the Guardian Ape in Sekiro, where it like shits in its hand and throws its shit at you.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, where the hell am I? How do I? Why do I have this? Where's my sword?
Unless we reclaim our campsite from the Woodwoods, we'll never make any headway with our
Woodwoods?
investigation. So, as irregular as this is, we have to hunt that Colorado.
No, get off, get off. I need to talk. Why? What? Dude, what happened? Why? No, I don't want to. Dude. I dislike this button layout big time. I don't like. No. Dude, no! So every button on the D-pad is to call my secret? Apparently, yep. Alright, so D-pad's out of the question. No. Bro. What the fuck is the menu, dude? There we go. Why is this my fucking primary? I don't... Where'd my sword go?
Well, what can I do for you? Yep.
I would like to see the dual blade. Heavy bowgun. Alright.
Anything catch your eye? I'm ready to work. Yaha. Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection. Done already?
They'll have the guild organization to hunt that monster. Let's look for another target.
Okay, wait, where'd all my healing items go?
We have no idea when a monster might appear.
Let's stay on our toes.
Let's cleanse that status.
What the hell is going on? You get off the goddamn secret.
I gathered some materials too. Check your field pouch.
Why is calling secret and switching my weapon the same action? I'm not understanding that. So in order for me to switch weapons, I have to call secret as well.
It looks angry.
Looks like it's moving to a new area. I made eye contact with it. Please don't let it spot me. Almost there. Leave this to me! Heels inbound! Nice work, Hunter. Let's report back to the Wudwoods.
I heard all about your great exploitations in driving off the Pink Menace.
Can we have our puny hovel back now?
But of course, friend. The Wudwoods forest is now your forest, too.
watch the flies. Start fluttering your campsite. Select the camping camp. After you discover a potential campsite, you can set up a pop-up camp there by talking to just a pop-up camp. Sure, I think the word from Space Gate.
Here's too many lopsided transactions between us. You have any belts to trade?
What if we offered you, say, a Doshakama pelt? Brown fur, big fangs, ridges on its forehead?
Brown pelts? Big no. Fur is rough. And besides, brown fur everywhere. No need. Too many in our forest now. Them and their big kahuna. Ooh, you don't want to get messy with that one.
What can you tell us
Dude,
about the
it
other
is
monsters in the forest?
Cold in my
Have you
house
seen
right
a big
now, bro.
white monster come through?
Ah!
White monster. White monster.
Right.
You don't mean that nightmarish creature. Many times it drags shiny, not white things, too. It shows up when the sky falls out. Very scarifying.
When the sky falls out?
Yes, yes, sky falls. Menace comes.
Where did you learn our language? You speak it so well.
Oh, you are most perceptious. I indeed am the greatest Wud-Wud linguiniest in the forest. We have spoken your tongue since times of old, when we served as water purifiers. However, that is no longer. Today we use your speech for transactioning with the desert folk.
Oh, so you have contact with the people of Kunafa?
Yes, they pay tribute to enter the forest, and we grant them passage. Generous, yes?
Don't smash your fingers. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it with the light. That's what happens when you smash your fingers. You permanently lose a chunk of your fingernail. It doesn't feel too good either.
I suppose we'll be going then.
Until our next wheelings and dealings.
So, the Doshakama must be traveling in a pack, and they have a leader. In numbers, monsters become emboldened. And with a strong-willed leader?
We better follow up.
Yeah. Let's head back to camp.
Oh, you're back. Good. We've been managing here, but now that base camp is up and running, little problems are cropping up left and right. Might be good to see if anyone needs a hand, but that's what us hunters are here for, right?
Now accept side missions in each field assignments. Talk to people in each region to hear their requests. Also check requests on the detailed map and view your accepted side missions under mission info in the start menu.
I don't suppose it would hurt to see what people need while we continue our Doshakama investigation.
Okay, yeah, blah, 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 yeah. Pop-up camp, pop-up camp, pop-up camp.
Hey, come here.
Give recommendations on any equipment based on your current progress. When you're wavering, give the recommended equipment menu a look.
Ready to head out? Sure, no problem.
I've got views you won't want to miss.
Ready to head out? Okay, campsite, here we come. Time for a quick...
Shugama. The hell are they, like bear gorillas? Whoa! Alpha do Shugama! Daddy do Shugama! Oh! Big Daddy! Like lion, gorilla, bear. Man, bear, pig!
This is what happens when monsters have a leader. They're not afraid of us anymore.
What happened?
Some Doshagama happened.
This is really getting out of hand.
You know, I used to have this little cancer patient piece of shit that worked for me named Tom.
What do you plan
And
to
this
do?
just reminded me of that. Dude, this dude was
Warn the
such a
people of Kunafa.
dirtbag piece of human
Afraid
garbage.
they leave us.
And one day, like, before
Made some
this
headway, too.
guy even started working for us,
Here in the
I had this
forest.
assistant named Robert, which I'm still friends with to this day.
Perhaps we leave that for
And
later.
we had a
Warning the
drawing
villagers is more
of
urgent.
Man, Bear, Pig
Can I go with
up
them?
on, like, the computer area.
I can't bear to
Right,
think what
along with like
happened
a
to
picture
my
of
village could happen
Heisenberg
inside
and
noticed
like,
too.
you know what I mean? Like, we just hung up cool pictures.
Nata, to
And
what end does a hunter exist?
it was
What are
actually
these
in
weapons
reference
we
to this
carry
one
for?
really annoying
It's an answer you have to
employee
find
that
for
we
yourself.
had, that she had a really high
And once you
pitched
do, we'll be here for you.
voice, and
Okay.
that's, we called her Man, Bear,
We should
Pig.
hurry.
And so, you know, like a year later, we hired this kid, and this piece of shit, like 6 months after I hired him, tore down all the pictures one night. Like, he
What
threw
are
a
you doing
temper
here?
tantrum
It's nearly
because
Santa.
I wrote him
You
up
should
for
take
leaving
shelter somewhere
refried
safe.
cigarette butts all over my desk.
Listen to me. The
Dude,
Doshagama have formed a
it's-
pack, and we think they're heading to
Cigarettes
your
are
village.
so disgusting.
We have to speak to
But
the elder
this
and
this little
convince her to
dirtbag,
evacuate
like
the
after I would
village.
leave,
There's
he
no
worked
time.
night shift. He would come in, he would smoke cigarettes
Wait,
at the front door
what?
because my
The
customers
Doshagama?
complained about it every night. Like, he would literally smoke
This is
right by the
serious.
entrance,
You've got to believe us.
and then he would put out a cigarette and put it on my desk.
Hmm.
Dude, like, this kid did.
All right.
Actually, he wasn't a
I
kid. He
believe
was
you.
older than me. He was
But
like
the elder-
45 years old, and he still lived with his mom. And
Wait.
he just sat
I
around
bet Zato
smoking
could
weed and
convince her.
masturbating all day
He
long.
went to the oasis to protect the water bears.
And
The Oasis. Got it. Thanks.
this he tore all the pictures down one night, and I came in and I was like, what the hell, dude? We're like, we had a regular that would bring us in all kinds of cool, like, old Hot Wheels and like Ninja Turtle action figures and like old Marvel character action figures and stuff like that, and we had them set up, and he tore all of it down. And I was so pissed. It took every ounce of my strength not to wrap my hands around
Help!
this kid's neck,
Sato's in trouble!
or man's neck, and just
What's
choke
wrong?
the life out of him.
We
'Cause
were
he was
attacked
like,
by a
I
horse
don't
and
like
Leviathans.
that, man.
Zato
Pig.
stayed
I know
behind
you
to lure
guys
them
told me
away.
that behind my back.
It must
And
be
I
the
was like,
monsters
first
we
of
saw
all,
in
you weigh like
Search.
40
The
pounds
Bala
soaking
Har.
wet because all you do is smoke weed all day
I'll
long.
take these two back to the village. You hurry to the Oasis. On it.
And I was like, that had nothing. He just threw a temper tantrum and he destroyed my work desk. Like, he sprinkled refried cigarette tobacco all over my keyboard. He tore down all like the stuff that we had set up. Even my assistant was pissed. My assistant was like, I'm gonna break his neck. He spilled, oh, that was another thing. He spilled soda all over the keyboard. And I know it was him because he was the only one that drank Cherry Dr. Pepper. Because, I mean, a lot of that stuff had been there for years. I mean, we worked at that store for like 8 years. And some of this stuff had, like, was there for a long time.
You can't do this alone.
And we looked it up on the camera, and he came up and he started, like, ripping everything down and throwing it all, he threw it all away. And then poured coffee into the garbage and then threw it out in the dumpster. And for some reason, that made me think of that.
I will draw their ire. Cover me.
You got it. Be careful.
Here it comes. Watch out for their mucus. Be ready. If we take it to the rocks, we may lose them. Oh no! Quicksand.
Every now and then I see that dude over at, like, cause he got a job at Walmart. One night, he always talked about politics
You okay? Are you hurt?
at work, like, because this is when Donald Trump was president, and he would
get
sit
away
there
from
and
here.
talk about how he like wanted to cabinet Donald Trump. One night I pulled him aside and I was like, dude, I've had
find
5
someplace safe.
customers call me on my personal phone number and file complaints about you talking about politics. Like, these people just want to get their beers and go home. Stop talking about politics. And he was like, you talking about me? And I was like, bro, somebody recorded you. And they sent me the recording of you talking about wanting to cut off a politician's head. This is a place of business. I don't care who you support politically. Do not talk about politics with my customers in my store. And he was like, I'm tired of this kind of harassment, man. I quit. And I was like, fine. Get the fuck out of my store. Don't ever come back. You are banned from the store. And what did he say after that? Oh, he sent his mom in. This 45-year-old man went home and cried to his mom, and his mom came in and tried to publicly shame me, and then wanted me to go outside and not only break the law and discuss an employee's information with her, which is highly against the law in California, but started trying to publicly humiliate me, saying that you want me to tell everybody about how you smoke alcohol? She said that. I swear to God. Every customer in the store started laughing. And she got super mad, and I was like, I'm sorry if you were here to buy something. I'd be more than happy to accommodate you. If that's not the case, then I'm going to have to ask you to leave. And she was like, I'm not going to leave. And I was like, I will have the sheriff's department remove you then. That's actually how I got the job at Pepsi, because Pepsi saw how cool, calm, and collected I acted during that whole
Here we go!
debacle. And my Pepsi sales rep was like, man, you handled that with like the most professional attitude I think I've ever seen in a situation like that. I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
Sorry, where's Sato? Safe. He's taking cover. Good. Now focus on the Balahara. Putting in Sandy Trail.
This game feels like it's a lot of fun at first, but it's getting very repetitive. I don't know if there's like anything else that you can go and do. But if all I'm doing is just going out and fighting a monster, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to get through this. Because I'm a very difficult person, and repetition drives me nuts.
This ought to put a dent in it. Looks like it's moving to a new area. Mind if I hop on? I'll just hop off for now. Careful, we don't get sucked in. Careful, it looks angry. Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
I don't even see where they even have wall bars or what? I don't like how I can't get this thing to stop moving.
We'll have to park it later. It's looking good. Almost there. shit. I hope Zato's okay.
Travelers, are you all right? Thank the winds. That encounter was nearly the end of me. I owe you my life. That was incredible, back there. I could have never imagined. To think a person could stand against a monster like that.
I'm sorry to be curt, but could you listen? The village is in terrible danger. There's no time to explain. We'll talk while we ride.
Yeah, we will talk while we ride.
Hunter! Oh, you found Zato. Yusai's at the Elder's house trying to convince her.
The game aesthetically is very different than most games coming out right now. You know, typically
Zato.
games being
Just
released
who I
these
was
days.
looking for.
That's fucking
Besides,
true. I'm just gonna
says
say
that a
they don't
pack
have
of
attractive women
Dashagama
now.
is closing in on the village.
But for some
Please, Elder,
reason,
you have to
Monster
believe
Hunter
them.
decided,
Everyone
hey, we're
must
gonna
seek
go against
shelter.
the norm, and we're not gonna.
Nonsense. The sound of the gem chimes
We're gonna
is and
put a
always has
bunch of
been
comically
the
beautiful
only
women in our
shelter we
game.
need.
Elder, with my own eyes, I watched these people
They
stand
have
against the Sand
giant pet
Leviathans
cats
unafraid.
that talk to you.
They wield powerful
Like this is
tools
like
and
a
knowledge
giant
of monsters
hard
far
acid
greater
trip.
than our own. They deserve our trust. For the wind's sake, please, please give the order for our people to shelter.
So is the whole
Very
point of this
well,
like you
Zato.
just go out,
If
you
you
fight
are
a
that
monster a bunch of
certain.
times, you make equipment, and then you go fight the next monster? Is that like all I'm doing here, or?
What's going on?
What happened?
The Dashagama!
Get everyone to safety.
Stay calm! Gather the young and elderly and take shelter!
Okay.
I'll help.
Right.
Oh, Daddy Dashagama! Daddy Dashagama! Big Daddy Rar!
We need to move.
I know.
Have you seen Nata? He went looking for Nona.
Nona.
And Nuna. And Nina.
Let's split up.
Right.
And Nelma. And Nana. And Nora. Oh. I should put more clothes on. That might warm me up a little bit.
I got you. We gotta move.
I'm just a peon, Dashagama! Wait till I tell Daddy!
Oh, it looks like an old man that like put his face into a fire.
It's drawn to the livestock. Nata! Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. There's nothing to be afraid of. Let's find a safe place.
Oh, Daniel-san.
We need to drive them out of here.
No shit, Sherlock. Bro, they're like giant ostrich buffalo. Oh shit, look at Daddy. Daddy,
Pack is leaving.
Raw!
Follow the pack. Let's go.
Raw! Haktua! Gonna Haktua and spit on that Dashagama.
counting on you.
Alright. I'll fight
Hey,
as
did
you
you
go back.
see that rock?
Yeah, let's give him a headache.
The pack's still going strong.
Don't lose them.
They seem pretty riled up.
Oh my god, I can fly. What the hell? Look at, I'm on like Dollar General Turbo.
The one that's larger than the rest is their alpha.
That's Daddy.
Take down the alpha. The pack should disperse.
I'll try provoking it with an attack.
Attack the alpha and get its attention.
Attack the alpha. Oh, it's real angry now.
Now, to lead it away from the pack, we'll make for the desert.
Right.
They're right on our tails.
The sandstorm!
Uh-oh! Sunworm! Wow. Thought the Rocky Mountains would be a little rockier than that. Yeah, that John Denver's full of shit, man. Oh my god, it is cold, dude. Uh-oh! Daddy's back! Roar!
Back her up! On it!
Whoa! Yeah, like they didn't steal that from Godzilla. Oh yeah. Come on, take him!
Restore peace to Knalfa Village.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Oh, he's gonna kill me? He's gonna kill me! No, Daddy! I didn't be good this time, Dad! Okay.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Why does this damn thing only heal me when I've already like
but sure packs a punch. As long as it lives, those Doshagama are going to attack the village relentlessly. Once you're ready, please resume the hunt.
What do you think we'll find? On my way there. I'll ride with you. I'll just hop off for now. the barbecue grill.
All right, let's go. Bro, what the fuck, man?
Almost there.
Oh my god, dude!
Look out!
What the fuck, man? I don't understand why I can't jump with this thing. I can fly when it needs to fly, but I can't jump. Like that's incredibly stupid.
I'll ride with you.
I think every time you die, too, you get less and less opportunity for materials, if I remember correctly. Because I died a lot in Monster Hunter World, and I never got any. That's one of the reasons why I quit playing. Oh my god. Dude, stop moving, please. Fuck. Why does this thing constantly run around? Does it ever stop?
We'll find.
How do I get it to stop moving? Or do I have to just get off of it? Okay, so I definitely went the wrong one. Go this way. slow down. Dude! Oh my god! Man. Oh my god, dude! Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to level up the secondary weapon. Just something that's a little bit faster. Because that... I don't like how you can't... I mean, you can lock on, but once you're committed to an action... I mean, you're stuck in that action. And if that monster, while you're doing your slow-ass wind-up, if that monster just sidesteps really quick, you're screwed. Get out of here. I feel like the combat, if... I don't know if you're supposed to, like, incorporate... different, like if you're supposed to incorporate different weapons with each other, like do certain weapons complement each other, and that like in certain fights, like let's say if I'm fighting like a Hugashima or whatever the hell it's called, if I'm fighting this thing, is it like, okay, well you're gonna need great swords and dual blades for this fight, or the next one you're gonna fight the hurgy-burgy, you're gonna need sword and shield and hammer, and that's like what you go in, and that's how you make your builds. Like you build for the monster and not for your character, so to speak. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying, but that's what I need to figure out, because I just want to Oonga Boonga the whole thing, and I want to know if it's possible, because a lot of times I have a feeling that you're not building your character for yourself. You're building specific builds for each boss fight. Like, you don't have a set build. You just have all these different little builds that you need for different aspects of the game. You know what I mean? Like in Dark Souls, you build a strength build to play through the game. You build a magic build to play through the game. Final Fantasy, you play a Thaumaturge, you play a Black Mage for ranged DPS and mild healing. You know, you play a Paladin for tanking, you know what I mean? And that's your specific role. That's your specific character. But I'm getting a huge feeling that this game is not like that. And the reason why I feel that way is because every time I try to go into a situation like this right here, where every time I'm doing my wind up charge, the monster just sidesteps and then like backhands me. So that leads me to believe that, hey, maybe not use great swords on this guy. Maybe use like sword and shield or something smaller, like whatever this game's equivalent of a ninja sword is, like katanas. Maybe dual blade, you know, maybe bow gun, so you can keep your distance that way. If somebody can confirm that, that would be greatly appreciated if I'm either right or wrong when it comes to that. Because in my opinion, that would make the game a lot more interesting
Nice
because
work,
it forces
Hunter.
you to get
You
outside
did
your
it.
comfort zone.
Nobody messes with my partner.
You know, when you play a game
Now that
like
the pack is
Elden
dispersed,
Ring or
we should
Dark
return to
Souls
Canopy.
or Bloodborne, it's very easy to get complacent in your comfort zone and just stick with that. And I know that's a big problem that I have every time I go into Bloodborne and I want to build like a blood tinge build. And every time I get that holy blade, I'm just like, I'll just go strength. Again. Same thing with Dark Souls. Every time I get the bugs, it's on and cracking. Same thing with Elden Ring. Every time I get the Ultra Great Sword, it's on and cracking. You know what I mean? That it's, I get comfortable in that because it's what I know. It's my comfort
No
zone.
matter how many times I look at it, something about it just grabs me.
You know, I've wanted to play Dark Souls 2 and done like a Dark Pyromancer build. And actually, Dark Souls 2 is like the one game where I have gone outside my comfort zone and I build like a
It's a baby. There's something in that tree over
like
there.
a shadow pyromancer.
Didn't we see those birds in the forest? And now they're nesting here. There's the villagers. Oh good, the livestock's safe.
Hey there!
You've returned. I'm so glad you're safe.
Come on, we need to find Sato. Isai and the others must be worried sick. I'm sure Nata's worried sick about you too.
Dude, I gotta get up and moving, dude. It is butt-ass cold in my house right now. I wish Dom was here right now, because Dom would be able to answer a lot of my
We made
questions.
it.
It's great to be back.
Welcome back, friend.
The Elder and Zato told us everything.
Are you hurt? Do you need anything?
Elder!
Thank the winds you've returned. I've heard what you've done for us. And now the Doshaguma have moved on. Our livestock are unharmed. Our homes saved.
Yes, but
What was broken can be mended. What truly matters is that the great season of plenty has arrived. And we can share in it together. At times, we don't have all the answers we think we do. But I hope you will accept our heartfelt gratitude.
Thank you. Is there anything we can offer you in return?
well, we belong to an organization known as the Hunters Guild. As you are aware, my friends and I are on an expedition to find the village of the Keepers. We would be grateful if you would allow us to speak to the people here and gather information.
Ah, of course. Our gates will remain open to you. Visit any time, day or night.
Elder, I believe it would be fitting to lend their comrades more of our sacred.
Why, that's a fine idea. May they aid you in your journey.
I'm so happy you're all safe!
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. We've been worried about you since you left.
See? Told you they'd be fine.
You saved me. I can't thank you enough.
Nice to cross one problem off the list. Speaking of which, Nata, did you and Astrum Unit have any luck with your investigation?
Uh-huh. We found this place deep in the forest with lots of water, and nearby were some drag marks. I remember that the White Wraith had something dragging from its arms. So maybe it's what left those marks.
Yeah. You might just be onto something. I think we should travel to the forest base camp together. Better safe than sorry.
Let's go. We've got Sacred to deliver.
Let me know when you're ready to go. I'll be waiting for you at the Plains base camp.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hop off for a little bit. I need to get up and get moving around. I need to keep my room is driving me nuts. So, how do I save? That's another thing I'm having a very hard time with this because this game in itself is a little outside my comfort zone. Most of the games that I play, like 90% of the games that I play, all have the same button configuration. And I understand that you can go and remap the controls. But I'm not going to lie, I'm too lazy to do that. And that's, in my opinion, that's not how the game was meant to be played. You know, I understand that sometimes some things do need to be changed, but I like to try to keep games as native as possible. And just, dude, I'm lazy. I'm not gonna lie about that. I am straight up lazy as all hell, and I don't feel like going in and remapping my controller. I'm just, I know that's a shitty thing to say, but it is what it is. But this game is generally, not generally, it is. It's way outside of my comfort zone when it comes to combat, when it comes to skill, when it comes to knowledge. Like, I don't know shit about this universe. I don't know. I know that you go and you kill weird animals. That's it. And you collect stuff. That's all I know about this universe. Like I said, I did play World, but I was incredibly drunk 90% of the time. I was drinking a handle, and a handle of Jack Daniels. And I'm not, like, a lot of people think that handles are the little bottles with the handles on them. No, the handle, the gallon jug of Jack Daniels every night. I'll even bring one of my friends in here one night, Nick, when I play this game. He'll tell you, I became this character named Goron. And mind you, I don't remember any of this. This is them telling me the stuff that happened. That I would become this character named Goron, and I would just, I guess, run around and kill everything, and then pass out for like an hour, and then I'd wake. And like I said, I don't know. Needless to say, I don't remember any of that time period. I remember buying the game, I remember downloading it, but I don't remember playing it, and that's one of the reasons why I quit drinking. was actually because of that. That's like the time period that I stopped drinking. But I want to exit out of this. Please don't freeze up. Please. Okay, good. Okay. So right now I'm chipping away at Lies of P. I kind of want to give you guys a little roadmap. I am at 51 platinums. You can see right there, 51. Shadow of Mordor was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be to platinum. It was actually a very easy platinum. It took me, I think, like what, 15, 16 hours to platinum that game. It did not take long at all. I think the hardest one to do, there were two of them. It was like get the level 25 rune, and then another one. The other one was recruit 5 captains to 1 war chief, and then challenge the war chief, and then turn all 5 captains on him during the combat. And that was a little hard because I had to go through and create a whole new army. Basically because I'd already branded so many war chiefs and captains that I couldn't do that. So I had to go and kill off all of the war chiefs and all of the captains and basically go in and die a bunch of times just so a whole new regime would be started out. That one and the level 25 rune. For the same reason. Because most of my war chiefs were branded, and I took that opportunity because you have to find a captain, get him to level 20, then get him to war chief. Once he becomes a war chief, that's +2. Then you have to find a worm, and you have to gain intelligence on him. That's +1. And then you have to let the war chief kill you. That's +1. And then you have to take advantage of the war chief's fear, which is +1. So you have 2 for being a war chief, 3 for letting him kill you, 4 for gaining intelligence on him, and then 5 for using his fear against him. And a lot of captains, there's like specific lines of captains. Once they become war chief, they become fearless. And it's very hard to get that level 25 rune because you have to utilize their fear against them, like fear of burning, fear of categories, and so on and so forth. So those were like the only 2 that were like hard. And then the sword mission, the Ithriel or the Lilithariel sword missions or whatever. There's one down in the southeast corner where if you have that rune that was given out equipped, you can't do that mission. So just know that going in, that epic rune that was given out to people playing that game, at some point in time you have to unequip that with just like a regular rune and go into that mission. There's something with that rune that prevents that mission from being accepted. Basically your PlayStation just shuts down and it asks you to submit a report, and then you have to re-enter the game again. Once you do that, just take off that rune, and then you should be able to go into that mission just fine. Other than that, it was super easy platinum. Really fun platinum, too. That Shadow of Mordor is probably one of the funnest platinums I've done in a while. Along with, like, so far, Ratchet and Clank has been really fun. I think I only need, like, 3 more trophies for that. That one's been really fun. Ender Magnolia was a lot of fun. Dead Island 2 was very boring. Skull and Bones, same thing. Very boring. Very monotonous, very repetitive, very do the same thing over and over and over and over. And I hate it when games do that for platinums. It's very annoying. I like it when they, like how Shadow of Mordor did it. Brand 5 captains, and make them bodyguards of a war chief, and then challenge the war chief, and then turn all 5 bodyguards against him. You know what I mean? It's like stuff like that is a lot of fun. Tales of Iron 1 and 2 were both real fun, and real easy. You pretty much just got to play through the game and you'll have those platinums. Very easy. I need to hop into Synduality at some point in time too. Hogwarts Legacy is one of the most boring platinums I've ever done in my entire life. That shit drove me insane. Black Myth Wukong is a lot of fun, but you have to do 2 playthroughs because you don't get the materials to fully upgrade until the end of your second playthrough. So if you guys do decide to do that, make sure you gather everything in your first playthrough before you attempt a second playthrough, or else you're going to have to do a third playthrough. I have a friend that's working on The Witcher 3 right now. He's going to let me know how that goes. Skydance's Behemoth, I need like 3 more trophies for that. I really want to hop into that and get that done. Ratchet and Clank, same thing. I need like 3 more trophies. I would like to do all 4 Metro games. Those games are incredibly fun, but I'm going to chunk those out all at the same time. And yeah, that's Enotria is going to be another one that I work on later on down the line. Shadow of the Colossus, Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 13, Helldivers 2. So, just to let you guys know, I'm going to tell you right now, you need to have a hobby. It doesn't have to be video games, John, but do not give up all of your hobbies. All right, you guys, I'll be back in just a little bit. I'm probably going to hop into either Kingdom Come or I want to try out Berserk Boy. We'll try that out at some point in time today. But until next time, you guys have a good day, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.